You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Usually we get Ben getting rookies versus vets,
Right.
Nome, then Summer Madness 6. Is
Right.
it usually in that order?
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Rookies versus vets, no this year, Nome, no this year, Summer Madness, yes this year. Tell me
How
what's,
it's going to go
what's
down?
going on. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, for rookies versus vets, what people have to understand is that we had another vehicle that we used to kind of promote the newer guys coming in. We had BET's UFF tournament. So we did that for a couple of seasons. So that was a way to kind of fast track guys. We get some familiarity with them because they were on television. Then we also had access and the rights to release the footage on our YouTube channel. So it gave guys a quicker time to run through it, for you to see them more often in a professional setting, for you to kind of respect what they were doing.
Before they got
Right.
up there.
Now we have some newer guys, you know what I mean? But we just felt at the time when it was time to do rookies versus vets that there wasn't enough rookies that were developed enough for people to care to see them against other people. We have a few, you know what I'm saying? And not to say that the guys that we have in the stable don't have the potential to reach what people want to see, but like we have Mike P, we had Tank the Demon, we got Av, you know, we got the kid Jerry West, he's coming up, but you know, we wanted to have even their profiles to be boosted up a little bit more, so that even though it's rookies versus vets, you know, you really feel like these guys are seasoned and they have an opportunity to stand in front of these vets, and it's not just some slaughter that, you know what I mean, that we're just throwing out to the world. So we opted to do rookies and vets later in the year. So I'm thinking that we'll do rookies and vets for the Christmas show that we usually do. Instead of just making up a bunch of battles of big names, we'll do the theme then. But it's more so about it. We did it last year, was the first year of rookies versus vets, but we wanted to kind of do it when it made sense. You know, graduation doesn't always have to happen in May and June. You know what I mean? Sometimes you train martial arts, you don't get your belt on when it's time to get your belt, since they give you your belt when, you know what I'm saying, he feels you completed those, you know, that level. So we just try to make sure that this year we have the right guys, you know what I mean, and they are seasoned enough to step in the ring, and not even about them so much being seasoned enough, but just enough people know and are familiar with the entire roster. When you saw Rookies versus Vets 1, people were pretty familiar with every rookie that was on the card. So that was one reason. For Nome, I just didn't feel that, well, we didn't feel that there were enough matches to live up to the hype of what Nome is. You feel me? And, you know, we deliver a lot, but we have a lot of big expectations. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, if there's a match that people want to see and for some reason we can't get that match, it's like, oh, the whole card's whack. Oh, let's sign a petition. You know, you should see what they put on. Oh, let's boycott the event. Oh, we don't want to see this. Oh, we're not gonna go. You know, they start crying and everything like that. So we didn't want to just put together anything and rush anything. So we didn't feel that we had enough matches that meant enough to people in the culture to call it known. But at the same time, we were still delivering events. We did Rookies versus Vets. We would have had Unfinished Business 1 earlier in the summer, had the whole incident with Urban Plaza not happen and caused us big setbacks. And this Born Legacy card that we have was already set before Unfinished Business. So these guys have been waiting to battle.
BL3.
BL3 have been waiting to battle for some time now. So we would have been done with both of those events, already spinning into Summer Madness in August, or, you know what I mean, another Born Legacy. But because of that, you know, we had to wait a month, and then we have to give a little bit of space between Unfinished Business 2 and Born Legacy 3 to make sure that the consumer has time to recover and there's enough time to market and create a certain level of excitement so that we can get people to attend the events. So that's kind of where it is, and it's more so kind of a thing where we don't want to just grab any battles and slap a title on it or a marquee
Just so
brand,
you can complete the known
right? So we can complete for the
series.
year. You know what I mean?
Right.
It has to be when it's right. You know what I mean? And even if we skip a year, we're still doing battles. You know what I mean? People want to see the Gnomes and the Summer Madnesses, and we understand that. But then it's like, put anything together and slap the brand across it, and it doesn't live up to the hype, then it's like, oh, then the next day you got some idiot on Facebook, looking back, it really wasn't that good, and as you can see, things are falling apart now. It's only a matter of time. It never stops, man. So we just try to make sure that when we deliver something, we put our best foot forward. And sometimes, you know what? The battles are going to suck. Everybody, every league.
That's not the deal.
Nobody's perfect. We can only put the matchups together and hope that people show up and perform at the highest level. But sometimes they don't. You know what I mean? And sometimes there's battles that we pick out that we think are good, and they end up being trash. And then sometimes there's battles that we put out and you guys say the trash and no one wants to see that and this isn't going to be good, and then every battle on the card is good. So you never know or can determine what's going to happen. You just have to let the matches happen and don't have this mindset that there's this finality in battle rap that, like, if this card is not good, it's over. These guys are like, it's over, it's battle rap's dead. Oh my God. No, we'll make more battles. We'll do some battles. Some will be good. Some will be whack. Some will be, it all depends on what happens. Every basketball game you watch with your favorite team is not good. Every fight you see with your favorite boxer is not a good match. You know what I mean? So you have to let these matches happen. The majority of you are not paying for this content anyway. It's free content. So just enjoy it. It's free. We're working for you.
So, how about Summer Madness 6?
Yes.
Is there anything that you could tell me about Summer Madness 6? I don't have a lot of money. I know you Beasley, and this probably ain't going to do much for you, but tell me something about Summer Madness 6.
I'll just say that sometimes brothers become rivals.
I was about to say it in your Beasley voice. But that is your Beasley voice because it's your voice.
Yes, sometimes brothers become rivals.
That's going to happen.
That's a big hint. I mean...
That's actually going to happen.
Yes, that's going to happen.
Summer Madness 6.
I mean... Listen, man, I'm still working a few things out, but brothers become rivals, man. Just keep that in mind. Brothers become rivals. You know what I mean? There's a lot of speculation about what the theme of Summer Madness is going to be. As you know, we got Dot Mob and Gun Titles going against NWX. I love all of it. I hate it. I hate NWX. I'm gonna destroy them. I hate them, all of them. I hate Gun Titles. I hate the Dot Mob. I hate everybody. I hate all the groups.
You don't like the
I want to
group.
disband them.
Because sometimes ask you about that too.
All right. I love the groups and I hate the groups. Pause. What I like about the groups is they feed off each other, and it creates a rivalry and a driving force that's needed in hip hop, period, not just battle rap. Because I think hip hop, the reason why it's weak as a culture is because they're losing the key element of hip hop, which is competition. Hip hop is competition based, period. All facets. Who has better breakdancing? Who can spin on their head? Who has the best graffiti? Who can get the most graffiti on the wall? Who can hit up the most trains? Who has the best artwork and characters? Who has the best scratches? You know what I'm saying? And of course, who's the best rapper? These are the staples of what the culture was built on. It's competition. You know what I mean? And in mainstream music, it does not exist. People's goal, the goal of the mainstream artist is not to be the best MC. If you guys pay attention, a few years ago, everybody was like, I'm the best rapper alive. I'm the best. People took pride in that. They wanted to step up. They wanted to rap. They wanted to do all this, to see who, could actually last. Was it Jay-Z? Lil Wayne is claiming he's the best. You know what I mean? But now, you got guys saying, man, I don't got no time to be rapping, man, and this and that and the other. And that whole mindset has kind of changed. And the goal of the MC is just more so to make money or be successful. That was always the goal, too, of the other MCs, but it was to be the best and to be successful. The hip-hop element was there. That is gone. You know what I mean? So now when it's going to mainstream music, it's spread like wildfire. Now in battle rap, this is the only place where someone wants to show that they're better and is saying to the other person, I'm better than you, and calling them out on their shit and challenging them. That is what is missing from hip-hop. That is why people watch battle rap. That is the main reason why we look at this
That's
shit.
why I say hip-hop is dead, but battle rap is hip-hop.
Right, battle rap is hip-hop.
Yeah, the essence of hip-hop.
You won't get another rapper, everyone's political. Another rap, the probability of another MC going on the radio and saying that somebody else's album is trash right now, or that they're better than the other person, or going at them with a couple of random lines on a record and them going back and forth and having a crazy exchange like Jadakiss and Beanie Siegel is very low. It's very, very low. But in battle rap, it still exists. Now, these groups feed off each other. It's a rivalry. Oh, my crew is better than your crew. We wiped you up. So-and-so beat you on this event. He took you out on that event. So we're up, we're ahead. That part of it I like. But what happens is these groups get popular and then they recruit other people. And when they recruit those other people, those guys don't have a chance to face some of the guys that they recruit. So I think it eliminates down the line future battles that we can do and future battles that we might want to see. You know what I mean? So sometimes I think, you know, it kills potential classics because they're like, yo, we can't battle now. We're on the same team. And then it's like, well, shit. You know, I'm doing an event now. Oh, what about him? Oh, nah, he's second generation this. He's third generation that. Or he's connected to him because he's under him. Or he's part of this group or part of that group. So that is where I get the frustration. Now, I think you can be in a group if everybody in the group has battled each other already and y'all had your wars and y'all went through it already, then it's cool. But for guys that haven't matched,
you on the business end, like,
yes,
fuck that.
yes, I want to gun titles, slashing, dot mob, NWX, I just want to disband all the groups and I want everybody to be a one-man army. Or maybe like there should be a limit, like 3 to 4 guys per group, and that's it. No more new members.
But you can't control that now.
I can't control it. I mean, it's the culture. It's what will happen. You know what I mean? And you know, and it does have some good things. I think that the NWX Gun Titles My Beef is great for what we have right now. It's exciting. They're talking shit. They're blogging. They're doing the things that built the culture initially that people stopped doing. A lot of guys got lazy. They won't blog anymore. They won't promote. They don't tweet. They sit back. They wait for the leagues to do all the work. Well, I think these guys are being proactive and they're starting shit. You know, you got Surf posting out cards, getting people excited. You know, you got T-Rex on a rampage causing trouble with Shine. You got DNA freestyling, dropping bars on dudes. You know what I mean? So, you know, all of this stuff is healthy. It's all competition, and I think they understand it. And I think that it's not going to go any further than rap. But it is an aggressive form of competition, and it's what makes battle rap special. You know what I mean? When I remember in my office years ago when Sue Surf and K-Shine had an argument, that shit did mad numbers. Just them yelling and screaming at each other.
Did he have a bubble boot?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we were with this crazy story. I forgot what event it was. Might have been the event at Santos. May have been Nome 1 or whatever. So I had like a screening in my office in the conference room. So I had signed up for the conference room, took it out, ordered some food, invited everybody up to watch the battles before I dropped them. So when they came up to watch the battles, then they saw each other, and bam, it was on from there.
That was crazy. I remember
that was great. That was actually some
but
great
that's what
entertainment.
people like to see to build up to the battle.
Right, because you want to feel like the two people that are going to be standing in front of each other, it means something.
Yeah.
That they're emotionally invested. Yeah. That they feel like they can't lose to the other guy. Yeah, no, I'm just speaking from the heart, but I'm just saying, like, there has to be some type of love or passion involved in what they're doing, or else it doesn't make any sense. It's just another battle then. You know what I mean? And I like when they talk shit to each other, because then the other guy's fans are motivating you know, his opponent.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, he's gonna wipe the floor with you. You know, that's what's needed to keep
creates
this going.
the competition, which is battle rap in general.
Yes.
The competition's not there anymore. If it's just I'm doing it for the check or I'm just doing it for fun,
Right.
it takes away the real energy of battle
Right.
rap if it's not like, yo, I'm so much better than him.
Right.
Now, NWX is, I mean, you say when brothers, you know, brothers turn rivals, is that just the brothers turn rivals, or is it NWX and gun titles, gun mob, or?
I mean, it could be a combination. I mean, there's one match in particular that I'm referring to. You know what I'm saying?
If I can I ask you your opinion? If it was you lining them up, because I know you don't line them up by yourself, right?
Right.
So if it was you, if you had your choice, who would NWX battle in gun titles, mob?
Oh, man, I can't tell you that, because then you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have all these other leagues trying to set the matches up tomorrow. Like before I even get a chance to do anything. Hey man, wanted to come do this over here.
I don't think NWX would actually do that over somewhere else. If you ask me, I don't think that would happen.
Yeah, nah, they know where it means the most. You know what I'm saying? But still, you know what I mean?
All right, tell me this.
Go against that?
Who would you like to see T-Top? Gun titles or mob, anybody from that camp. Who would you like to see T-Top go up against?
Well, him and Rex went at it already.
Mm-hmm.
I think T-Top and Tay-Rock is a good match. I think T-Top and Surf is a good match. I think that the two teams, they rival each other. You know what I'm saying? In terms of aggression and energy. You know, you got DNA, who's been on a run. You got K-Shine, who's, you know, is exciting. You got Tay-Rock, who's consistent, never choked, never messed up, never misses nothing. You got Surf, the shit talker, you know what I'm saying? Shows up, one of the most popular guys in the culture, period. So, you know, you got T-Rex, you know what I mean? Who's just, he's T-Rex, bro. Like, he's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like...
And still dangerous on that stage.
Right. So it's just like, there's so many different dynamics here, so many matches that are interchangeable. You know what I mean? You know, what would happen if DNA and Surf matched up again? You know, would the outcome be different this time? You know, there's a lot of questions that can be answered here. You know what I mean?
Minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
15 minutes of fame radio.
We're now stepping into 15 minutes of fame radio. Yeah.
That's my motherfucking jam right there.